Gonna get a lot of dough. Anything is possible. Turn me up in the headphone. Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of goals. Stack that bread and by my nose. Anything is possible. Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Hey. Oh man, I got a lot of goals. Stack that bread and by my nose. Anything is possible. Hey. I grind to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of goals. Stack that bread and by my nose. Anything is possible. Yeah, all I know is get paper. All I do is shit major. Bought a condo on the top floor and the building's a skyscraper. Feeling like I'm Kobe, LeBron for the Lakers. Feeling like I'm Idris, Paul Walker, Taker. New Rollie, no diamonds in it. New Porsche, all dimes in it. I'm infatuated with fine women. Corona extra with the lime in it. Just a chase to Henny. Used to be a penny pincher. Now I'm in plenty business. Grind hard, nigga, on guard.
Grind hard, nigga, on guard.
Yeah. We grind to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Hey. Oh man, I got a lot of goals. Stack that bread and by my nose. Anything is possible. Hey. I grind to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of goals. Stack that bread and by my nose. Anything is possible. I lean with it, I rock with it. Locks under my socks fitted. Tahoe with the black tint. Houston girl, heavy accent, but my whole swag is magic. High five, fantastic. Make the money stretch like elastic. Making moves that you couldn't imagine. Eating, still watching my calories. Just to pull in that big boy salary. It's just the way that it has to be. I'm a bad boy, Mike Lowry. While I'm sipping this Henny, and all of my niggas is with me. Yeah, grind hard, nigga, on guard.
Grind hard, nigga, on guard.
Yeah. Grind to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Hey. Oh man, I got a lot of goals. Stack that bread and by my nose. Anything is possible. Hey. I grind to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of goals. Stack that bread and by my nose. Anything is possible.
How's everybody doing?
Hey.
Yeah, there he is. Top 10 champ.
Top
Yes,
10,
sir.
baby. Yeah. Throw back in on our own power. No leaks. No, well,
How's
it did
that?
break. Blew a shot, slap in half. And, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, opened it like a soda can. Crazy. But back in on our own power. Hit that top 10.
How'd it feel to
Steers a
drive it
little
back?
wonky. Yeah. Steers a little wonky. I got like turned like 3 times and the tires go.
Yeah.
I'm used to that little quick steer that I had. It was like lock to lock. And with this one, it's like, well, now it's really like,
Spinning.
that right turn there. Yeah.
Hell
So,
yeah, man.
but it was a great time, man. Great time up
Oh, yeah.
there. I loved it. Nervous. I was nervous as hell, though. I was definitely nervous, man.
Tight track, but
You know,
It definitely looked, man. We got some videos you sent me, but yeah, we'll look at it. It looked like a tight course. Driver's course
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah. When I went out in the second round like that, I was like, oh boy, now it's all on fate.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Well, good, man. And then how was the trip up? Long ride?
It wasn't too bad, except for we blew two spark plugs out the motor this time. You know, I don't think what. Shoot,
We ain't got like 3 left.
I can't have so many left that aren't already replaced with the little helicore kit thing. But we had one. I had one spare kit. You know, if you got a V10, you got to keep one.
Yep.
But I wasn't expecting the second one to blow out, so that took some engineering right there. We tried getting the re-screw and tap down in there, and the threads were just so shot. So then I was like, well, I'll tell you what. I took one of the core ones that I had out of one of the bigger holes that had already been tapped, put that in the new messed up one, and then took a piece of wire and opened and skinned it back and opened it up around the spark plug and like put it down in the hole with the spark plug and used it as like a copper bushing, and gave that dang spark plug something to grab, and it got good and snug and good and tight. I was like, all right.
You made it 15 miles.
All the way to Advance Auto, dog, and that's where we parked and stayed the night, and thank God they had one in stock.
Yeah.
Put the kid in the morning and back on the road. But other than that, it was smooth sailing, you know. Taking their time, running up 65. Them hills on the way up, though, boy, you better be ready for them. Coming back's real good if you got good brakes.
Yeah.
Good brakes.
Real
That's right.
great.
I'm definitely glad we made the decision to put new brakes on the RV before we went.
Yeah.
Because we might need to put new brakes on it again after this trip.
I believe.
Because the one downfall with the park up there is they had no wash bay.
Yeah.
So we would come back down the mountain heavy, real heavy. You know, the truck wouldn't look like this, dog. I had some business in court today, and then so I didn't have to work today. So I was able to get the truck cleaned up. But it definitely had a lot of mud on it. So that was the one downfall I would say with the park, is that there was no wash bay to clean your stuff off after you rode and enjoyed the place.
That's the only one.
Yeah, that's that. I would say that was the only
bad thing about the whole week.
downfall, so to say, for it. Because the trails were amazing. We rode, how many miles was it Thursday? Like 15 or 20 or something?
Like 15 miles Thursday. And then Friday,
that was a long ride there.
We finally found another trail system like right beside the park.
Yeah, got up.
And Monkey and all them boys pulled up right next to us, like, man, we're going in. Where are y'all going? We're like, hell, we're going in too. Then let's ride. And I think we put like 25 miles on the bikes that day.
Yeah, I think it was going like 36 when we were done Friday night. By the time we got done riding Friday, we looked at it Saturday. It was 36 miles we had put on the bikes between Friday morning and Friday night. But that's coming and going to the RV too. Trail ride. I mean, you gotta be ready for all terrain there. Like, you definitely need a 4-wheel bike. There are trails for like race bikes and stuff like that, little sportier bikes. Yeah. But to enjoy the park, 4-wheel drive, dog. And be ready for hills of all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, we took bikes up hills that they shouldn't have gone.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Oh, stay away from them black diamonds."
We went on all.
Well, you know what that means to us. Let's go check out the black diamonds.
Keep them trail soda flowing.
Yeah,
out there.
and and maybe it's because of us being on the 4-wheelers, it wasn't as hard because I guess we were able to pick and choose more. How we wanted to wiggle through some of the rockier stuff, to where a side-by-side would essentially have one path that he would have to hit that son of a gun. So where we were able to just kind of maneuver it and, finagle our way through and take our time with it. But I broke a tie rod, one tie rod on the 4-wheeler, because I decided to take it off one of the jumps on the track, the mega course track. It took it though. Like, we were racing. We were getting there. We got to feel the track, man. And I didn't even get in the right lane. I never had a chance to run that lane. But yeah, when I come off the jump and landed and broke the tie rod, but other than that, no brakes really. No bad issues. Didn't see anybody get really hurt. Seen some people tear some stuff up.
Yeah.
People up there a while when it gets a little trail sodas and they got a little 4-wheel drive. It don't matter what it is.
No,
Bone stock Grand Cherokee. It had tags on it.
Yeah.
Like the first time he plowed into the rock wall, I was like, "Yo, Dad, your tag is right there." He had to get out and get his license plate and put it back up in his windshield.
Yeah.
So then he could continue to plow into the wall, just to all roll it over. Like, it had tags on it. Like, I don't know. Them guys get wild out there, man. They get wild. That's for sure.
Good time.
Met some really good people. Everybody out there was super friendly and like really anxious to talk with all of us mega truck racers. Like, as soon as you told them you were here with Premier, they were on board. They were really like, they made us racers feel good for sure.
Yeah.
Good, man. I'm glad it was a good time, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking ahead to what you got, the banquet race at Saluda. That'll be a good time, man. Yeah,
the banquet race at Saluda. And then I'm really rolling the dice on where I'm going to try to make the Georgia race.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard on financials. We got the holidays getting ready to come up. So, I know everybody's starting to get gifts ready and whatnot. If you ain't already shopping and looking, you're late.
Yep.
I'm late, man. I'm late.
Oh no, man, you gotta get on that, dog.
I've been working so much, man. I told you what I said the other day, man. I don't even know, like Tuesday, Monday, Thursday, don't matter, man. You know what I mean? Like my Monday was just Thursday was my Monday. Now I'm on Friday, so now you know what I mean. So,
yeah, it blended together for you.
But
yeah, so I think Saluda gonna be our next one, and we're gonna try to get Twitties. Like I said, the finals are still up in the air for me. It's a long ride, man. It's a long ride for our little team.
Yeah.
No, I agree, man. It is. I'd like to see. I definitely like to see you at Twitties for the team race, man.
Yeah, sure. That one I feel like that's what the trip to Twitties is what started the whole 804 Never Lift. Like that trip down there is what brought all of us guys together, and we all started racing together, and that's what formed the original Kings of Super Street. Which is now involved or evolved to the Kings of Mud. So like, I feel like I owe Twitties, to go race here. Like he brought all this together for us in my eyes.
Yeah, no, dude, he's definitely been very good to us. He's been very good to me, obviously.
He did cost me $9K for my team, but it's all good,
Hey, he said he wouldn't do it this year. This year he said it ain't gonna happen. He's like it's one of his. But no, speaking of that, real quick, man, I don't want to talk too much about it yet because we don't know all the details. But we can confirm that we are bringing a series back next year. Between me and Jared and Russ and Kyle, we've come together. We got a list of tracks that want to join up. I've already talked to them, dude. So we're gonna get some classes, some rules together, get some entry fees up, man, and we're gonna do it, man. So like I said, we'll have some more detail, but everybody just kind of keep an ear open for that. Coming down the pipeline real short. We'll try to get it out as soon as we can. That way you can make any adjustments this winter. I can tell you now, the rule set's not going to be crazy. It's going to be more of probably the mud hop. I would say Pat's 316 boys, their rule sets is probably what we're going to roll with an A, B, C, mini open, one time a B-tray class.
We want to see everybody come run, and we want to see everybody at their best. Like,
man, and we're not trying
to limit yourself with some certain thing that doesn't really make a difference,
And me and Jared's plan, as we talked earlier tonight, man, our plan is to try to involve the mud hop, try to involve Saluda, maybe Saluda, obviously our place, and then have different styles of track, man. Have Twitties involved, maybe have the series finale there, Twitties in November, like we used to do with our series. I think it's going to be pretty badass, man. And like I said, it ain't going to be no premier mega truck racing or anything. It's going to be, probably 2 passes, bring back the top 8. So everybody will probably get 3 hits. What's going to be, and we'll have to see how it plays out, man. But I know we don't want to have a 1 ton in a mega class. We'd rather just have a V-tray class.
Just put them all together. Them boys always love fun together anyway.
Yeah, dude. That way, I mean, if anybody, that's it's for the guys that maybe can't make the premier stuff or maybe can't afford to travel that far or whatever, man. Just have something to be able to do, man. It's and that's more coming from down south because their horseshoe class this year was pretty popular. The V-Tray class they had down there was pretty popular here. So
very.
All them, So man, so we look forward to next year. So everybody keep an ear open for that. Man, we got a lot to get to. We got Twitties was this weekend. We had Young's was this weekend. We had obviously Kentucky. What else? There was something else. Little Dude was this weekend.
Yeah, Little Dude.
Yeah, man.
So there was a lot of racing that went on this weekend. Oh, I do gotta tell you, I seen Carol pop up on here. I do share the top 10 spot with him. He snuck in like 8 points back on it. Like I wasn't even paying attention to exactly how far back he was. He's come in, but I couldn't have shared it with a better person in my eyes because I wouldn't even be in the top 10 if he didn't let me borrow a pair of tires to run in New York.
Yeah.
So that just shows that everything can come back around.
You sealed your fate in New York.
Yep.
That's right. Well, like I said, I like
if he didn't help me out, he'd have had that 10 spot all to himself now.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
well, hopefully with I see Johnny's on here, man. What up, Johnny? Hopefully we'll like to see them in November, man. At Twitties, we want a team together, man. Maybe they can like a premier team, or they can come up. I'd love to see Premier get involved in the team race.
Oh yeah, Hey.
At Twitty's, man. I would love to have, because we need it. We're going, the 1 ton in the megas. You can get a 1 ton mega group from them boys can come over, and then we can add. We can pair them with 3 DOT trucks, and boom, there it is, man.
Maybe some of the guys that weren't able to make all 3 of the races to be able to get that 100K race. That's another option for them to hop in and make a good hit of money. Because like I said, that last year that 9K between 6 people.
Yeah. And like I said, this year, this year the pot's already growing, man. We've already got some sponsors. Have already kicked in some cash already.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to see. I don't like to put numbers out there, man. Like, because I don't want to fall short, but I would like to see 15K get together between the teams we build, the popularity of it, and stuff like that. I think we can all easily get together. It's a $50 entry, man. $300 a team. So, and once the pot gets so big, it's kind of like the Powerball. Once that bitch gets up to $10,000, $11,000, man, you're like, man, I got another 300. Let me make one more team, man. Let me make one more team.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so everybody checking out for that. That's gonna be awesome. So, but yeah,
I feel like it's gonna be a really good time.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations to Carl, man, for tying you. Y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, Josh. Appreciate it, man. Got a fan, Russ?
You what?
He said, watch the mega trucks this weekend in Kentucky, and you guys put on a good show.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
So that's awesome, man. So let's get into some videos. I got some videos. Randy did pretty good this weekend. I think he ran I got the times of 224s, man, at Twitty's. Snowman, Snowman got around him.
Did he?
Jeffrey did. Yeah, man. Yeah. And Jeffrey ran.
Jeffrey going in there.
Yeah. And then I got Kyle Rowland made some good passes in that Chevrolet. Remember the test it last week? Yeah. It made some real good passes, man. That motor sounded strong.
Yeah, it looked good too.
Yeah, man. So let's see what we got to check it out.
Yeah, I was trying to scan around on Facebook trying to catch up with all of them today, but the main thing cluttered my feed up was that junk in Texas.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Chandler right here. I mean, it was real dry, man.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, they filled that pit in a lot. He put a lot of fill in there. Okay. Oh, nice smooth turn. Oh, that's a smooth turn. There's more than this.
Put in that back hole, though.
Yeah.
It is.
Dang right. Yeah, he's got a good hold of that truck right there, I feel.
Yeah.
He knows how to swing it into them turns, too. That's where you make up all your time is in that turn. Right.
Yeah.
Really got that jump down. Watch the turn. Trying to cut it close. Yeah, he's got it. Come on, Chandler. Come on, Chandler. Here we go.
That's a good run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's got that momentum. I mean, Randy, you'll see in Randy's video, man. Randy's starting to get it to the right. He's starting to get a feel for the right speed on that tabletop, to where the truck comes down perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, man, it's gonna be some fast passes, man. This is Randy right here. Perfect look, see?
Yeah, Chandler fast in that turn.
Yeah.
I know, man. I know. I think it's just.
That's it. That's what caught him right there.
Hey,
the turn.
The turns were the key this weekend for sure for us. Them bad boys were tight.
Oh, hey, got a little more. Got a little more comfortable on the second hit, yeah.
One at a time.
Yeah. Oh, nice one off the top.
Get it,
Yeah.
I know. I already got a team made for November. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
A team name?
a team made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't release who's on the team just yet. Just know it may or may not be one of them trucks.
You're gonna do your all 4 team?
Maybe. I might. I tried to do an all 4 team last year. It's, hardly any mega trucks run big block 4.
That's the thing, something. Yeah, he's riding.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Very impressive. He's riding.
But yeah, no, I couldn't find any actual mega trucks that ran a big block 4 or a Ford motor in general.
Huh.
Kind of crazy. Yeah, most of the big blocks never.
I was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's getting down now.
Wait, I'd see them. I'd like to see them guys strap some tractor tires on there and see how much speed they can pick up.
I know.
That thing was riding, dude. I think it's Jeffrey's second pass.
Yeah, I'm talking about like
Yeah, Jeffrey, you're right.
Yeah. All the DOT boys, you know. Taylor put some V-treads on his. Randy put some V-treads on his. See what them DOT guys can do.
Oh yeah, it liable to get down. I don't know. I think it's still got a half-ton front end in it.
Okay, so did I.
Yeah, I know, man. But they try to make 8 on that. They run 8-9 passes in that truck. Yeah, you know what I mean?
You just got busy right.
I would like to see. I'd like to see it on a set of cuts. I would like to see it on a set of cuts for sure.
Jeffrey's got to lay one down.
Come on, Jeff.
Good corner, man.
Yeah, he's got that thing dialed in there.
Yeah.
And that seems like a whole new animal compared to what I saw it run last time.
Yeah.
I know, man. I just had my motor, and that's who built my motor, so I was pretty proud of it myself too.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got Kyle. They ran good.
Stay with it now. Stay with it. Kyle rolling out of Red Bank, South Carolina. Come on, Kyle.
Dude, for being like,
he took some of the life down through that backstretch, didn't it?
I'm telling you, man, for being the first time in the truck in years. I mean, probably been years since he drove it. Much.
Yeah. Huh.
So I know he was happy to see. I got one more. I got a second pass right here, man. But I was very happy to see this thing out. Yeah, it had a little trans brake problem right there.
That lug get stuck up around the valve.
Oh, it's getting a little swirling. Yeah, he said the front when it landed off the first tabletop, he said the drive shaft bent the shift link. So it was hung up.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
Smooth, man. Straight. It's smooth.
Yeah.
It's a good looking ride.
Yeah, man. It's awesome, dude. So good for him, man. Oh. Let's see, I got 2 videos. I don't know what video that was. That's all the Twitties videos I got, man. We'll go into. We got your videos here. I got you and Carl's video. Carl's just in the video. Smooth though, man.
And none of them old leaf springs work good, don't they?
Yeah.
I kicked it in the neutral right there by accident. In the turn, I was looking for Micah. Then I finally realized that he had looped it and something in his steering had messed up that time. So that's when I went on and took it easy on the cross. But that's what ended up taking me out in the second round, I believe. My orbital valve.
Yeah, I think it gave up. Well, partially gave up.
Yeah, and something inside of it did not like the fact that the truck was up on putting all the pressure on the one tire. And when I cut it hard on the second round, I come off a jump, sent it hard. I was running against Owen, and we went into a turn right together, and then she landed, and it went up on the nose, and I cut it hard, and it set down, and bucked up on two, and I tried to really zing it tight in there, and it just kind of free spun for a second, then it set down. I went and stabbed it back and tried to go left. It just kept going towards the tire. So I had to, of course, slam on brake and back up because you can't touch that damn tire. I didn't want that DNF. And thank God I did, because if I had bumped that damn tire, old Carl would have got me.
Yeah.
I'd have been, oh, man, you know how sad I'd have been if I'd have been 2 points outside of that number 10 spot.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, from experience, for 2 years, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is your second pass right here, Russ, or your first pass?
I think that's the first pass. Oh,
no. It took that pretty good, yeah. I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, that's a big hill.
Look at that drop. Well, look at that drop. Look at the drop on the
tire. 16 inches flopping out of there.
Look at that. Go ahead, boy. Look.
Yeah, that's right. This is your video. Yeah, this is the video Kyle took here. Yeah. Yeah. And see, right there, you see it disappear. That was my full third gear in center ass.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Yeah, that's her video. Yeah, this is the first pass.
Yeah, this is just the back half of the other video.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, hype on it.
You gotta hate that kick in the neutral shit, man. You gotta hate that.
Yeah. Anytime I'm trying to turn around or something, it never just goes into neutral. I gotta pull that little freaking lever. But this one time I go just to mush it back to first and stand on it, it goes to neutral. Yeah. And that steering is, I really didn't like how slow it was before, but then after it went up on there and I cut it, it like went free for a second. So I'm pretty sure it's something in the orbital valve, like said I don't want to play no more.
Yeah.
And I just don't have enough experience with it yet. But I was talking with Wayne Farmer, and I think we're going to try another orbital valve on there, another steering box essentially, but it's the orbital. It's called orbital valve, and see if that'll speed it up. And then there's the feed line that I believe I'm running is too small. You know that it's not pushing enough of the pressurized fluid to the valve.
Yeah, it's not enough volume. It's not enough volume in it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, we were checking out some of the other trucks and whatnot, and their pressure line is maybe a little bit bigger than mine. I mean, not much. Like, they're pretty close. I ain't want to get out there with a dang micrometer or nothing, but it looks like it's a little bit bigger, but not much bigger. But I guess
what size is yours?
Small.
Yeah, small. No, I think it's a 5/8 line.
Yeah,
actually, I think the ones on my 110 are probably 5/8.
What about the line coming from the pump to the orbital valve? Is that a 5/8? I feel like that's the small. That one right there, I feel like it's too small for me because I was looking at some of the other ones.
What's 10 a.m. is what, 5/8, right?
No, 8 a.m. is 5/8. If I remember right.
It's a 10. I got a 10 a.m. fitting on the steering box, on the pump.
The feed. Yeah, I'm not sure. Can't remember.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but no, but that's what you think it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah. I just looked down, seeing Carol's comment or Carl. I keep calling him Carl. Carl. It just depends on where you're from. So I looked down and see. You're right. If he had a fuel pump issue and his truck shut off in the third round, and if he had been able to just cross the line, he'd have got me about 2 points.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah, he's 8 AN is half, and 10 AN is 5/8. Might be a damn little half inch line. I'm telling you, that thing looks kind of small, dog. Like,
yeah,
it definitely needs to be adjusted. I feel like.
So this is Carl's pass he sent me right here. What is first round, Carl?
He's got his truck landing good there too.
Yeah.
You see how tight this turns are? Oh, you missed about 8
It's a sweet track design.
Yeah, oh yeah, I like this design. I just wish it was a little wider in the turn.
Wait, Carl, did you have fuel pump problems all day, Carl?
Or yeah, just the belt was slipping all day. It seemed like.
I got you. Hell yeah, man. So yeah, it looked like a good time, man, up there. Looked like a good time for Twitty's. Twitty's pit looked fast, dude.
Real fast.
Yeah, so we'll be looking forward to that. I don't know. You never know what the weather brings.
Yeah, that's right, especially in around November. Yeah. You remember that one year we went down there on straight rain for 3 days? 3 days straight rain.
Yeah. I need to try to see if I can't find that video. There's a video on YouTube. If YouTube, I can't remember. I think Mud Stamp Films shot it back in the day we were there. But it's with Twitty's Mudbog 2019. If you just YouTube that video, man, and it'll show you how bad. Like you want to put some water, man. Yeah, like I remember the blue truck was up to the hood. I mean, it's all you can see was the hood, and when they could see no headlights, nothing on that bitch, man.
That was the last time I ever had. I had 44s on that son gun. I had 44s on 10 bolt.
Yeah, groundhogs, fucking groundhogs on that bitch.
Oh yeah, the 44 ground. I still got them over there. They're on 6 lug wheels. I might have to get some adapters. Yeah, anybody got some adapters to get me those 6 lugs? I did, and for real, I do need to get some though, because I got a pair of cuts that are 6 lugs. I got a pair of 38s, 2 pair of 35s, a pair of tractor tires. Yeah, I do actually. I do need to find me a pair of adapters to go. Mine's the 8x170 because I got forward axles on this. Yeah, she got a little bit of forward in her. Yeah, but it is the high pinion Dana 60, Dana 70, whatever that thing is up there. I don't know. Yeah, it's 1999 F350 axles. Mm-hmm. Buddy down the street gave it to me on a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
So, and then, I was going to ask, since we're on here, man, maybe talking to Carl about sponsoring next year with us, KJ Cuts, everybody. When we do we run our little series next year, see if he's interested in helping us out with that. And then I was going to ask y'all, man, I'm thinking about doing something this winter. It's kind of different. So, since in the off season, since nothing really going on, what do you think about trying to get some drivers to come on and just talk about their season?
What they're working on.
And what they're looking forward to this year. What do you think about doing that, man?
Their previous season, what they're looking for new.
Yeah, because I would love to have like Carl come on here, or Ethan come on here, or Johnny come on here, and let's just talk about racing and talk about where they're going, what they plan on trying to change on the truck, and where they feel like they can get faster, and what they learned. And, I just kind of want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're going to try to do that to everybody. If you are a driver and you're watching, man, you're interested in coming on and chatting with us for a little while, and we'd love to have you. So just message me or message the page, and we'll try to get some dates set up once we crack down off of racing. We can kind of get a little thing together. Maybe if you want to send me some videos, I can play some videos about with your truck while we talk about it. I can try to come up with something. To try to
give the people more of an inside view of what we really go through in the off season.
Yeah.
People think sometimes we just sitting around waiting to go racing. No, we're
working on them all the
wrenching.
time.
You know, everybody's trying to get that 1 second on the next man, and you can't just sit around for that.
No.
You know?
That's right. Yeah, because when we originally created this kind of podcast thing, man, the idea was that I was going to be racing with you, and then that was supposed to be about the drivers and about what, you know what I mean, how we do things and how, you know, just ins and outs of everything. So hopefully, I like to be able to get that perspective from the drivers. I had planned on kind of reach out to those guys this year as we, you know what I mean?
Yeah, as we ran and raced more. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, Carl. Appreciate it. Yeah, there you go. Look at that, man. Carl, come on. Dude, I'll get Weezy to send me the logo, man, and we'll add it to the page. I appreciate that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2 sponsorships. So, like I said, we'll have to figure out, maybe we'll throw in something on the team race or something. Maybe we'll do like the fastest pass of a team. Like on that team gets a free cut or something. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Yeah. And he does some really pretty work.
Yeah.
He's on a lot of mega gun trucks.
I know he's sponsored in on the Premier thing. I heard him say he has a couple of cuts are being given away for that. So I hope these are trimmed, but after picking up that set that he did in New York, man, dog, they are so light. Like, I mean, I know my rim is probably a different weight than his, but if he can get that tire anywhere close to what he had them up there, it was amazing. And they held. Like, there was some big rocks I was having to hit up there. Like, when I was running the whole time, I was like, oh, God, please don't blow.
Yeah.
But no issues. Like, so it ain't like he's cutting them to where they're thin or weak or nothing. Like, he knows how to make them light.
No, and dude, that was my goal. So my goal was to put the motor back in the truck, run Twitties on the team race, run that. And then once I get the truck back in this winter, I was going to take him up to Carl and let him just, get him. Because I wanted to be the lightest he can get them, because the wheels are already heavy, but I didn't want to risk, I couldn't afford to buy the aluminum wheels and then risk bending one and then having to buy another $1,000 wheel. So I need you know what I mean? So
absolutely, because we go full send. So
and that's the way I want it to be, man. I'd rather have a little heavier wheel and then shave the tire weight off of it. You know what I mean? Trying to get
the back down.
Exactly. Brian Noel, congratulations, man, on finishing inside the top 10, dude. That's awesome.
When Brian said we go in first round, all right, we can do that, but at Saluda,
I'm assuming Saluda.
Yeah,
I like it. That'd be a good matchup.
We were gonna run down there and see. I didn't even realize that's another. He snuck right on by me. I didn't realize he was only 3 points behind me, and swoop, I wasn't even paying attention. He come up after the race, and I was like, "How'd you do?" He's like, "I think I got." I was like, "Oh, son, damn, you sure know?" He's like, "Yeah, that's why I was going to call you out." I was like, "Well, gee, that makes more sense now." That's just goes to show, man. Just you can't get anywhere comfortable in there. You always got to watch who's around you on it.
That's right. But yeah, dude, that's gonna be. I like to see that first round be a good race with y'all, man.
Yeah, I think it will be.
That truck's come a long ways too, man. And I ain't nobody to talk to. Mine ain't going nowhere. But me speaking and seeing the progression from the outside looking in, man, he's done really good with that truck. And it's come a long way from what it was when they first pulled it out the shed back in March.
He's getting more comfortable with it, and that's what it's all about, getting his seat time and getting used to how your ride's going to turn and what it's going to do in the air.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so nervous about Twitties, man, because like I said, I ain't got 0 seat time, man. 0 seat time.
First time you get 0 seat time in that truck.
I ain't had no seat time in Georgia. I let it eat, so it ain't, it ain't. It is what it is. The way I think about it is, man, is I'd be like, I'd hit that shit in a blue truck. So why not hit it? You know what I mean? Like if I hit it in Miami, I hit it in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of go into it when I look at it. But that's awesome, Carl. We appreciate that, man. And like I said, I'll get in touch with you, Carl, and we can figure out with the team race in November how you want to do it. As far as where, like, if you want to come up with something, whether it's fastest combined times or fastest pass in these 2 classes, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to do, I'm all for it, man. I love spreading it like that, man. Spreading the wealth around and getting the around. So we also got I got some videos. Young's had a mud bog this weekend. Shout out. Yeah, Sawyer went down there, tried to sneak up on everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, so
That is the one downfall of racing in a point series. Like I missed some of the local races. Yeah, Young, it's a good track. You know, good plenty of room to park with. We've talked with them a little bit, and I think we're going to try to maybe do some finagling around there to see if we can accommodate better for the megas to come down there and play with everybody.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they got plenty of room for expansion.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure we can get all the races down there. You know, we can't have tracks fading out on us.
Yeah, that's right. And speaking of that, man, I know Robbie Nix had told me he got in touch. I don't know. He said he got in touch with you too. Let him know that he had talked to the guys at Big Boys Playground.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And they were interested about coming on and having a chat with us and just talking about their place. And that way, any questions we can ask him, because I ain't never really, I've heard of the place, but I don't really know nothing about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I heard they were going to have an event.
Stuff, but
yeah,
I heard they were supposed to have an event, and I don't think it happened, or I don't know if it got canceled for something. But I remember seeing a flyer at the beginning of this year for Big Boys Playground having a mud bog.
Yeah.
So right. I know it's been around for a long time. I've never been there personally though.
Yeah. No, we have to just keep an eye on that, man. And
well, it's just like I was thinking. The more tracks, the merrier. The more places we can go race and let these things loose, and Virginia can be the power nation of mud racing.
It can be, man, and that's kind of why we were talking about the series with the DOT guys, man. I know a lot of DOT guys are looking forward to having something come back. Something to chase, something. And, we understand that the travel and expense and all that stuff. So we're trying to be in contact and trying to keep it close to where it's not, a
too crazy.
million miles. Yeah, exactly, man. Not that we don't want to go race out of state. It's just the fact that we understand how hard it is to get
out of office no more.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but now we're thinking like, I think Jared had mentioned to me maybe doing 3 in South Carolina, 3 in North Carolina, 3 in Virginia. And then you get to drop 3 races. So you only got to make 6 of the 9. So that way it gives you an option to where if you can't afford to travel to the farthest ones, and those can be your 3 dropper races. You know what I mean? Do I now?
3 drop races is a lot of drop races, though.
It is, man. And like I said, this is all just theoretical talk. We'll probably end up narrowing it down once we get a little close, because you know how we did with our series. What we did, we sat down after we had like a shell figured out, and then we'd like, all right, well, what can happen with this? All right, so then we need to fix that. That doesn't happen. You know what I mean? And just go on down.
And I feel like from him running his series and us running the other series and whatnot.
Yeah,
I believe we could brainstorm up a good one to pretty much take out the where we had messed up. So to say,
everything.
Yeah. Well, and also, man, Jerry can donate the time to be able to do the stuff. And because when I was doing it, man, I had help from some guys, but it was mainly me and Heather doing most of it. So this time around, we're going to take some of the stress off me and her, and you know what I mean, and try to see if we can't take something and build it as a group. Which I think 4 heads are better than 5 heads is better than 2. So it's something I'm really looking forward to, because I think it can be successful, and I think it's something that everybody's been kind of missing. From what I hear, from what I kind of see, it'd be nice to have some bigger races again. I know me and Sawyer were talking probably 3 weeks ago about how you kind of miss those big race fields with the DOT trucks now. You used to have a salute, and when you went in there, it was 52 trucks signed up, and you're like, man, like that's the fucking Super Bowl here, man. You kind of missing that. Whether it's,
you need to do something if you placed at salute.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of something that I want to make sure we kind of keep that alive.
Mm-hmm. If you
don't have any will to win it, then the truck count falls off, and then you don't have nothing, man. So we need to
figure out. Next thing you know, you got tracks closing, and then it's you got nowhere to race, but way off somewhere where them people are still giving it their all.
Yeah, that's right, man. So that's something definitely to look forward to. But we'll check out a couple passes from here. Like I said, I got Sawyer's passes. I got Jeff Stevenson, and they ran good this weekend.
Yeah, I heard they had 4 second place finishes this weekend.
And the truck's come a long ways too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and the one thing about Young's, man, there's always gonna be mud in the hole, man.
They're good. It's a good hole. Like I ran in it at one time, and that was the only time I was able to make it and not have another race lined up where I had to go. But the pits were good. Like they got good wash area, nice lane there, like,
and different options of mud pit.
uh-huh.
That's right.
That's good water.
Yeah, that's good mud racing.
That bitch getting down
That
right
thing
there.
left hard.
That thing left real hard.
Yeah.
Austin, you got any pictures of your truck or videos of your truck you can send me? Austin got Travis's old truck, the short temper truck.
Oh yeah, that's right. He put it back on lease, though, didn't he?
Yeah. Austin,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
to send it to me on Facebook Messenger, man. I want to play them. I like I was curious. Yeah, I was curious to see how it ran, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I've seen where it's definitely end of that. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, it is.
I'm telling you, that truck's come so far, man.
Mm-hmm.
From when it was in the steering.
I know they're playing their outside back there.
But I mean, it looks like Jeff and him got the combination figured out with the wheel speed. Oh man, I mean, it seemed like the shifter might have got him there in the first pass. But it's turning up.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That was a good run.
That's a good pass there, man. I like that shit.
That's a good hill hole too. That's a good little hop there.
I ain't seen that one, man. Yeah, I thought I'd seen them all. I ain't seen that one.
See, I can't really tell who's done what three of them got, right?
Do what?
Isn't it three different dudes that run it? Mickey and two other guys, right?
I think it's Mickey, Jeff, and I think it's his son or stepson. I think it's son.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. They drive that thing similar though. You know, it's hard to tell who's wheeling it.
You know, I think it was getting down there, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
You need the trans brake. That's the only thing next. You get a trans brake up under that bad boy.
Oh, that bitch will leave hard.
Yeah, because you can see once it comes up, it's good, putting good grip down. He's that trans brake. It'd be a whole new ball game for him.
Things running, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man. Congratulations.
Good consistency. I mean, that's a lot of runs, not breaking nothing.
Yeah.
You know, to be able to continue to run all day, and that I mean, that's good. That's mud there. Mud.
I got all kind of videos coming in, man. Hold on.
There we go.
Sorry, man.
Trying to keep track of them now, huh?
Yeah, because when you download them, the shit it don't come in with it just comes in with numbers. It don't have anything.
I feel you.
So typically,
Austin said he got to work on the gear and something, but he's definitely happy with the first time out. That's good to hear.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's always good, man.
Lewis Farmer coming out, so love fastest pass of the day in the pit. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got that coming up. Yeah.
So Amari was driving for the fastest pass.
It's Amari take.
Yeah, I'd say you're riding that shit. I don't know if the gearing's off or not, man. That thing coming along good.
I was getting ready to say, man, I don't see.
You just putting a lot of power down. Like, you know, for mud.
Don't see nothing wrong when you get in that truck.
Ooh.
Is there a power glide in that truck, Austin?
There we go.
I heard that. He right now. See, it didn't
Yeah,
sound like.
a little bit. Little off.
didn't
That's a
want-
breeze speed.
Yeah,
Unless you pull it back.
It's turbo 400 is what he said.
Yeah.
No, it didn't want nothing to high gear.
Yeah, I'm with you now. I mean, that's some deep mud right there too. That's
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I-
he can get a little bit.
think-
Come on down a little bit.
If he grabs the 1-2 faster, it might go. You know what I'm saying?
Might get up on top.
If he goes boom, 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 it might take it on up. It might hold it. It sounds like it got enough ass to hold it. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
that sounds nice. That sounds really nice.
We got. Let's see. Lewis Farmers videos. Hold on, man. Let's see.
Look down, yeah.
Yeah, it's some really good racing to look like out there, though.
Yeah.
We definitely need to have their track as one of the 3 tracks in Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I thought that was that stretched out Jeep that was at the middle of that.
All right, Lewis Farmer, first one in the whole small black big tire. GP Golf Bridge. Down the street. Rock and roll.
Solid long.
Yeah, man.
Solid.
He left good.
That truck's come a long ways too, man.
Yeah.
Lewis Farmer.
They got the same video. No way, same
Down the street. Rock and roll.
It is a lot of mud in that hole, though.
Yeah.
It's good mud racing right there.
Good for him, man. We got Jared sent me a Jared and then went down to Little Dude this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had a Southeast DOT Series race down there.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see too much about it online, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of truck count it was.
Yeah.
I wonder how many more points race they got. They should be probably wrapping up too, don't they?
I think they are, man. Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah.
I think he was supposed to try to race this weekend.
Yeah, he said he was working, but that thing pulls pretty good, man.
That's a deep rut.
So good for him, man.
Yeah, I think real good.
I wondered, did he put the nitrous on it? Because I heard he was supposed to be getting some spray on that thing.
He said he was working on it tonight when I called him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were talking about that serious stuff.
That's really going to wake her up there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I like my nitrous.
That's right. So, but yeah, man, all in all, looked like a pretty good weekend of racing, man. I'm glad to see everything worked out for you in the top 10 spot, man. Glad Carl.
Yeah.
I see. Congratulations with Bobby Abbott and Marty won it. So congratulations to Marty, man. I know.
Yeah, 2 years in a row for him now.
I know, man. Somebody better do something about it, man. Somebody better do something about it.
He's a hard one to be. His ride is so reliable. Like it's.
Yep.
Yeah.
He literally unloaded it off the trailer and shot this thing up the side of a mountain and stuck it between some trees and had to get winched out the trees.
Yeah.
Drove it on back down the mountain and we raced the next day and did amazing. Like,
yeah.
I can back this thing off the trailer and turn it wrong and something's going to break.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
to answer Robbie Nix's question about he's like, so you just have a Virginia points race series. So the problem with that is, man, we got so many friends out of state that want to race with us.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be, you know, because we'd be trying to. I mean, we'd have to figure out payouts this year and next year and see if we can't get a little money in it from some guys, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll have to play that by ear, but
Yeah.
you know, I do think it'd be good to
have the Virginia series, but you know,
a lot of out-of-state guys want to get in.
Yeah, a lot of guys do want to get run with all right trucks, and it wouldn't be right for them to have to come to Virginia to run everything. So,
and like I said, man, this is something me and Jared threw together tonight. Like I said, we're chatting more about it in the next couple of weeks and see if we can't figure out something at least by Twitties. Figure out some kind of rule set for what we're going to do next year if we, to do that as far as racetracks and stuff like that go. So
yeah, all right,
man. But dude, that's about all I got, man.
Yeah,
so you heading to Saluda? Like I said, you don't know about the November race yet.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna hit Saluda. I think the truck is in good enough shape. I ain't gonna worry about the other shocks. I'm just gonna take the broken ones off and run my old school ones back there, probably.
The back never bottomed out.
And then we got I gotta finish my little man's power wheels off.
Yeah.
Saluda had the power wheels race, and I don't know if anybody else has the power wheels they play with and race, but you better have them ready.
You better have them right.
This man over here built a freak of nature, right?
It scares me.
So now I'm going to try to build one to run them down.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But if anybody else has a modified power wheels, you better bring it hard, dog.
You're gonna have to up your voltage a little bit.
That's right. Well, dude,
you gotta get the kids involved, and you want to be hyped.
That's right, man. Yeah, and like I said, man, I do think Jerry's still gonna run that the 6-cylinder class inside the series. You know what I mean? So
that's what we had done when Jared and we all met at Dennis Anderson's. We talked with him for a while about blending the two series together.
Kind of stuck the bug in here. We got chatting back and forth about it.
Yeah, and I think it's a great idea, man. I think we can make it.
I think it definitely would be a booming thing because I know there's a lot of guys with DOT trucks that really miss the Kings of Super Street series, man.
And I'm not up for. I don't do good with 4 and 6 cylinders. So that's something really wrong with my motor. I want my V8 class.
So let's chat about this real quick before we go, man. The rednecks and paychecks thing, man. We should have talked about this earlier.
Yeah,
I forgot all about it until Robbie said something about it. So I'll speak my piece on it, and then you say what you. So not that we're anybody of anything. I feel like we try to do what we can for the sport, and I feel like this is definitely a black eye for it.
Very big.
I think there's a lot of questions to be asked about how they got in the situation to begin with. And that's really all. I'm not gonna say dude was right for running the shit over. I told you before, the only concern I had is I could picture, like, if that was my family, there might have been somebody in the back seat chilling while we were out there talking or some shit. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe they're in there, whatever. And it just run the Jeep over and not know if anybody was in it is the only concern I had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's a big ass truck, man. I mean, these trucks and side by sides are getting fucking ridiculous. Some of this shit is getting ridiculous. It's not ridiculous because what we do is ridiculous, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I don't know. Apparently they caught up with him, whipped his ass pretty good, and I guess he's being charged 8 counts of assault.
All of it was dropped. All charges were dropped. Yeah, from what I've heard, all charges were dropped, and he's been released. He was attacked beforehand, before that video started. This is from what I've gathered now, and the videos from other people who have showed before it started.
Yep.
Right.
It escalated
and escalated to that point. Now, supposedly he had backed or drove into a Blazer beforehand, but still no video on that yet. And he was definitely barricaded in. Like, they surrounded him with the side-by-sides. And it was either the Jeep or a car. And when he took off, all the people ran towards the car. So that's why he turned towards the Jeep. There's like 2 videos floating around from the other side, one from behind him and one from the passenger side. That show that is the clearest route, you know. But I would have done the same damn thing. I tell you what, if motherfuckers are trying to jump me in my truck and you throwing shit at my truck and you whipping up trying to barricade me, I'm laying on the horn and driving over your shit.
Yeah.
That's all it is to it.
And I agree with that, man. Like I said, it's all like we talked about before the live came on. It's situational, man, because we don't know what happened exactly to get in that situation. And I agree. If that's the way it went down, if they're throwing beer cans at my shit, you fucking right, dude. We're gonna be a wrap, dude.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, I was thinking about if I was the guy
that little waiver you signed when you came in there. This is that no one is really responsible for anything that happens at that park, you know. Yeah. Especially when everybody is under the influence.
It covers a lot of stuff.
It could have all simply been avoided now if this dude did hit another vehicle or something beforehand. Staff. That's where that would have just come on in play right there. And they would have handled it properly. Nobody would have never known. Yeah. But instead, a bunch of drunken idiots took it upon themselves to come after another person for something that was an accident or on purpose, whatever it may be.
But they fucked around and found out.
2 drunken people should not have been trying to figure that situation out if something happened beforehand.
Yeah.
But now, if dude's chilling trying to get through the line, because a lot of people are saying that the Jeep that it was blocking up, trying to go the opposite way down to the alley. You know, and if that was a thing where the dude's trying to get out and he's trying to go the opposite way, you know, you blocking the flow.
Yeah, staff on site is key, man. I think especially something that you know, I ain't speaking about it, man. Like I've talked to Derek, the guy whose place, whatever. I ain't saying nothing bad about the place, man. I ain't never been. I ain't judging shit.
It's on my bucket list to go to. I definitely want to go play there. Like it seems like an amazing park. I mean, that won't the only incidents, and that's not. You know, that happens at every park. Like it just happens to be where this time it was recorded, where somebody's shit got run over. You know, people's stuff will get run over or squished. Someone's gonna get injured at every event. It's just whether it gets publicized or not is the main thing. And this one just happened to be a bunch of cameras on this dude at the time when he drove over top of this Jeep in that situation. Now, when we were up to state New York, some little young kid decided to do donuts and slam into the side of a toter.
Yeah.
That was parked directly beside us.
Yeah.
Was there a raging video over that? No, because he wasn't in a mega truck.
It was handled with the staff and everything like it was supposed to be.
The staff took care of it. You know?
All it takes is to go get a staff member, and a staff member will usually either take care of it or find who they need to take care of it.
Yeah, there's a time and place. There's a time and place for everything. And drunken grown men are not going to calmly handle that kind of situation.
No.
Yeah. What do you think about? So, what do you think about as far as like with the ball game? Because Jared makes a good point here about not drinking and driving, right? Because that's a lot of some of it too, man. A lot of that shit gets started. You know what I'm saying? The side by sides is one thing. I ain't saying you can't drink and ride a side by side. I never say that shit. But what is your opinion on the fucking big ass mega trucks that it's already hard enough to stop to see as it is?
It's the same as another vehicle. I mean, a vehicle's a vehicle no matter what.
Yeah.
A mega truck can damage a whole lot, but so can a side by side. So can a four wheeler. So can a scooter. So can a lawnmower.
Yeah.
You know,
a lawnmower can run over you and kill you.
You know, it's all in. What are you gonna say? No, you can't drink at a park. Who's gonna do it? Who's not gonna have trail sodas?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, and I agree. I agree with that. And like I said, I honestly, like, I know no racing.
But as far as racing,
racing.
Zero tolerance.
No, that's why I wait till after that.
No, I'm not. I know. I'm talking about when the trail riding stuff with these bigger parks y'all been going to this year, where the bigger mega trucks can drive around, and dude's been drinking the fucking handle of Jack all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at a certain point, is it? Do you look at it and be like, all right, man? Like, do you give him like one mess up? You know what I mean?
You kind of got to take your good with your bad, though, because all of your videos, these guys launching up these hills and getting wild and tearing their crap up.
You think they
got a lot of trail sodas in them. So you want to see the cool stuff, but I mean, it's got to be a balance. I mean, you got to learn to handle it, and
like I said, it's a time and place for everything. You know, and
That's right.
the handling of the situation is like it was just a fail, so to say. Like,
yeah.
Willie, I don't mean to jump off the subject here. I just want to. Willie had a question about a roll cage, and I'm curious to see. Willie, go ahead. With the question you asked me was because I was going to ask you, Russ. Anyway, I just didn't have time to call you. The two bars coming out the back of the cage, like like on the blue truck or like your truck, how you got the two bars coming out the back.
Yeah.
He asked, was that a mandatory? Was it mandatory that you did it that way?
No, it's all about how many points are required.
It helps keeping the frame from folding in half.
Yeah, that's why we.
Yeah,
but
I'm saying it's not that's why I did it, but it's not. I didn't know. I never checked to see if it was a requirement in a rule that said you had to have two coming out the back.
It depends on if you have a 4-point cage.
Yeah, or a 6-point cage or 8-point.
A 4-point cage is just your basic cab drops down. You have 4 points of connection, and then you got your 6-point rule where you got to have either, I guess, down bars or engine cage.
Yeah, or the back bars. 6-point can be either your door bars, your back bars.
Yeah,
like
it's just all they tell you how many points you have to have, and then that's how many points you have connected to your frame.
If you want that bad boy to last, you better take them on the top bars and run them down to the back of your frame somewhere, or it's gonna banana.
Yeah, you do want to.
Yeah, especially if he plans on doing any kind of hill and hole or any kind of
yeah.
You like to jump
6 point. That's probably be the minimum. Willie will probably recommend for the A classes.
Yeah.
A, B, and C classes.
Anything about stock.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Everything.
Yeah,
Once we get into the
4-point would definitely be the minimum.
Yeah,
a 4-point cage inside would be the minimum, but we like to see the 6-point because that gives everything a structural. Because if he nose dart into something, it's going to keep everything from folding onto you so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just reading comments, man. Sorry.
Not after I think you're zoned in or something.
Yeah, Josh agreed with you. Had a good point. The liquid courage that comes from drinking, which I understand it, man. I ain't saying it. I guess you just have to. You just got to trust it that people understand. Hey, I'm too fucked up to drive. Like this is the point where I don't need to be driving. Like I guess
at some point you got to be a man and say, I can't do this.
Yep.
At some point you got to grow up and be like, no, this just isn't the right time for this. I've had too many time to back it on down.
That's right.
But
well, cool, man. And what size cage bar would you use? Would you recommend like 180 wall?
Trampoline tubing? No, I'm just kidding.
Don't tempt us with a good time.
It's really
no, I would say what inch and a half, like 180 wall DOM.
Inch and a half to 2 inch. Depending on which bars you're going with.
Yeah.
Like the bars from the top of the cage down to the bottom, a 2-inch would probably be ideally because it's such good. I'm saying it's a lot of jarring goes between the back of the frame and the 4-point. Like it's a really bad banana point right there.
Yeah.
And mine comes down to 2 different points. It comes off it's got 2 different ones that come off the back bar because it's such a bad banana point.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Carl said what 1 3/4.
Yeah.
120.
About 120. Yeah. So 1.5 to 2, anywhere in that gap, you're.
Yeah, it's something. Just something.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, man, that's all I got for tonight, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all. It'll be 2 weeks from now. We'll probably get on here and chat a little bit about. We'll be looking at Saluda coming up. And then we'll look at more.
Saluda recap, right?
I feel like Saluda's right.
Right around 2 weeks will be the Saluda recap.
Yeah, Saluda recap. Yeah.
I feel like it's another. Let me check the old baby animal. I feel like it's another race that weekend.
Check the calendar real quick, Russ.
What we got this month?
All kinds of shit.
Oh, look, Buck Motorsports was supposed to have been last weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Weekend coming, we got Potomac.
Yeah, Potomac's coming up this weekend.
If they're still running.
Yes.
Morgan's Corner.
Morgan's Corner is running this weekend as long as they're still on.
And Newcastle.
Yeah, and Newcastle.
Newcastle will go to 52.
Yeah, Newcastle's a fun one.
Yeah,
Little Dude, Signal Farms.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on that weekend too.
A lot of stuff, yeah.
The end of the year, people packing it in, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
getting
man.
all the information they can.
That's right. That's right. And then to answer Dale, Dale Ferguson asked if we were going to do this over the wintertime. Yeah, man, we plan on doing this. I'm going to do like some kind of driver thing where we basically drivers come on. We'll talk with them about what they got going on this winter, what they're doing next year, look over some videos they got. If they want to send me some videos for that weekend, you know, from the past year, some of their best videos or whatever. You know, just kind of support the driver and
let the people learn more about who we are.
Yeah,
exactly.
And
Man.
we, as in all mud racers, we as everybody.
yeah.
That's right.
Everybody watches.
Yep. So, well, cool, man. Well, good luck and salute to Russ. I mean, I'll talk to you before then, but
Yeah.
I on the fucking live, yo. So,
Yeah, you know, appreciate it, big dog.
I'm glad to see, man. At least you took the trailer with you for those hills. You know what I'm talking about, man?
Yeah,
I was thinking about this when you said it was hilly.
Man, my feeling would have been even worse.
That's right.
The aluminum one definitely makes a difference.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah, I was thinking about you when you see Bluetooth spark plugs. I was like, well, at least he didn't have another 1,000 pounds back there yet.
Yeah, right.
So, cool. But look, we appreciate everybody checking us out, man. Please give us a like and a share. Like I said, so we get the word spread about this team race coming up in November. It's going to be a big time show, I think. A lot of trucks like that. So we'll definitely keep you updated on that.
Yep.
Until next
bro.
time.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right,
man. Go on.
Catch y'all later.